G'day folks, Ozzy back with another video, and in today's video we're going to look at Solana. We're going to see what sort of potential profits we might be able to get based where we are right now in the cryptocurrency market. I'll analyze this by using the Crypto Accelerator Tool, also known as the CAT. We'll break down some buy and sell targets, we'll put in some buy-in amounts, and we'll see if we can get ourselves a decent return on investment. In these videos, I like to build out 3 planned scenarios: a low reward plan, a medium reward, and a high reward plan. But you can do this for yourself over at cryptoaccelerator.online. Play around with the numbers yourself, what buying amounts you want to go with, what estimated targets you've got for buying targets and sell targets that match your investing style. Let's get into it. Let's add Sol into the asset name field. Then let's go and check out what our first buy target. I believe Sol right now is already at, it's actually below one of my original buy targets. It's at $16.50 or just under $16.50. So let's add that in. We'll add it in at $16.50. Let's go what our second buy target would be. We might only get 2 buy targets here because we're already below below my original. I think I was at $23 when I started getting into it. So we might only have 3 buy targets, and in our medium scenario, we'll add in that $23 target. So let's add in $9.70 as our second buy target. Well, 70. Let's go check out our final buy target. I think I was around about $5.50 or $6 from memory. Oh, $5.50. Okay, let's add that into our third buy target. 5.15. Solana's got a good chance. I mean, it's what is it, 93% down from its previous all-time high. It's in the top 10. I think it's got a really good chance of running very well in the next bull cycle. So we will invest 5,000 in total. Actually, we'll make it 3,000. I try to make it, I don't know if 5,000 is too high for too many people, unrealistic, not realistic. I'll do some videos later on in the month that have smaller buy-in amounts, like, you know, $300 buy-in, $500 buy-in. But for this one, we'll do 3,000. I'll add $1,000 in here. We'll add $1,000 in here. And last $1,000. Again, with the CAT, you don't have to have all 4 buy targets and all 4 buying amounts filled out. You can just have 1 or 2. So there's our $3,000 invested. We've got ourselves currently 357 Sol, or just under 358 Sol. Let's look at some sell targets now. Okay, our first sell target is going to be, and again, I look at these sell targets from, it is technical analysis, but it's very loose technical analysis. I just look at where the support and resistances were in the previous bull run, and I'll estimate that's where it's either going to stall out for a little bit while it's on its bull run, or it might gain a bit of support there. But either way, I'm willing to let go of some assets at that stage, and we'll see percentages when we get to that point. So $78 is our first sell target. 78 even. Our second sell target is 137.40. I'll just run it at 137. Our third sell target is just shy of that $200 mark, which these round numbers in crypto, people do kind of freak out when we start getting into round numbers. So I might put that at 190. So I can exit prior to people jumping ship. And our last sell target will be right up there. It won't be at the all-time high. Again, I don't go to the all-time highs in these low reward strategies. We're trying to base everything off of the previous bull cycle. So we'll add 255 here. I'm not saying it won't go to its previous all-time high. I'm just looking at a scenario where we can profit based on where we are right now in the market and based on its previous bull run. Okay, we'll run our normal 20, 20, 40, 20. Again, you change the percentages up for your investing style. We'll add 20% in there. Did we get our initial investment back? Yeah, easily. We got it back plus another, was it 2,500 on top? And that's a good idea to do that. Later on, I'll show you how you can make the initial percentage that you sell around about what you invested. That way you get your investment back with the minimum amount of percentage. That way you can add that percentage to these later on sells, which gets you more profit. But I'll show you that later on. So we'll do 20, 20. We'll do a 40 here. As usual, we'll finish off with our 20 here. Again, the cat is going to tell you exactly what you need to sell at the time. So when you hit those targets, you know, if you can let the emotions go, you don't get involved in any FOMO, you can see how much you need to sell. When that target hits $78 and you release 20%, you're going to get rid of 71 sold. That's all you do. Just log into your exchange and just sell 71% of the sold, and you're already going to be in profit. But anyway, let's look at our return on investment. For that, what do we do? 3,000. So $57,000 on $3,000. That's decent. That's you'd have to be happy with that. It's 1,900% return on investment. And as I say, always for this stage of the cryptocurrency market, that's acceptable. Just under 2,000% return on investment is very acceptable. So what we're going to do now is we'll leave our buy targets the same. We won't change those. Oh, yeah, we were. We were going to change those, sorry. We were going to have we'll swap them down. So we've got 16.50. We'll add the $5.10 down here. Okay, we'll do 5.10 here. And we'll keep the 3,000. I'll just swap around the numbers. 970 here. I'm not sure that we will get down to these targets now. Maybe yes, maybe no. 1650. You never know what little black swan could poke its ugly head up, and then we're all caught. And then 23. But if you have a plan, at least you're prepared. So we'll do 2350 there. We'll change this to 500. We'll change that to 500 as well. And we'll add 1,000 down here. So now we've got our 4 buy targets. And you may never reach these buy targets, but to have them ready to go and know your buying amount, being prepared, prior preparation and planning, well, that prevents poor performance, that's for sure. So we've still got our 3,350 sold now. Just by changing those figures, leaving our sell targets, let's check out what our return on investment would be. It's not much difference. It's 56 grand. We're actually a little bit low on our return on investment. Or maybe actually, I think we had 357 sold before. I would have to check back on the video. But again, the beauty of the cat is you can change these figures around and see what is going to suit your investing style and what your goals are for getting a return on investment. So now we will look at a more speculation-based sell targets. So what I do in every video, I just normally 3x. I could go to the charts and I could break out a Fibonacci retracement tool look at where the retracements might be. But again, we're just speculating here. And why I 3x the prices is because generally Bitcoin, the market follows Bitcoin, and generally Bitcoin will 3x. And we'll see if it does it in this bull cycle of 2024, 2025. So that would make our first sell target at around about 240. I'll bring it down to 220, be a bit conservative. That means our second sell target would be about 420. Again, I'll bring it back to 410. Our third sell target would be 600 or just under 600. Let's do that at 560. Again, a little bit conservative on the speculation, if you can be conservative when you're speculating. And then on our last target, it would be just over $750. We'll put it in at an even 700. Okay. We'll leave our sell percentages the same. We won't change that. And let's look at our return on investment now. So now you're up to 168,000. You've obviously added to your bag quite considerably. And we're at a 5,600% return on investment. Now, if you're a real SOL believer and you've done the technical analysis, or you've followed an influencer that has shown you that it's possible, because everything is possible in the cryptocurrency market, you might believe these targets are completely realistic. And considering it got to just under $300 in the last bull run, I mean, is 700 really that unrealistic? Probably people are probably going to be screaming, I should make that 900. But that's where it is right now. And I think, definitely possible. Definitely possible. So this is what I was saying before about the percentages, that if we'll keep this, highly speculative plan in play. So we will keep our buy targets the same, our buy-in amounts the same, but we'll just change our percentages. And so I'll make this first percentage, say, only 5%, because at these prices, we should easily get back our initial investment, which we do. And we're in profit $800. And let's make this second one. Again, you're a big SOL believer and great news has come out about it, maybe, whatever the case may be. So you're not willing to sell as much upfront because you want to maximize your profit. We get down to our third sell percentage and we might do 10% again, 15 on this one. We're going to increase it by 5% every time we go along. And our last sell percent will be the final 70%. So we've sold 100% of SOL to maximize profits, and just in changing the percentages alone, and really doesn't matter what your buying amount or sell, your buy target, or sorry, your sell target would be, just changing your percentages obviously will change your return on investment. So now we've got 216,000. We've added 50 odd, just under 50,000 to our bag just by changing the percentages. We're at a 7,200% return on investment. Again, the power of the cat is that you can keep playing around with the figures until they match your investing goal. That's a wrap on SOL for this video. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you got some value out of it, share it with your friends and family. If you want to try the cat out for yourself and put in your figures and play around with percentages and play around with buy and sell targets and buy-in amounts, you can do that over at cryptoaccelerator.online. It's completely free. And work out an investment plan for yourself. Be prepared now. Don't wait until the FOMO kicks in of the bull cycle. Remember, folks, I'm not a financial wizard, and this isn't an advice channel. I would seek out experts for that sort of thing, financial advisors, accountants, so on and so on. But if you like to speculate and build out plans and the what-ifs of the crypto world, then this is the channel for you. The link for the Crypto Accelerator Tool will be in the description below. And if you want to hunt me down over on Twitter, the link for that will be in the description as well. I'll be bringing out more videos and looking at other assets, and we'll be speculating on them and building out plans, looking at potential buy targets and sell targets based on where we are right now in the cryptocurrency market. If you're interested in that sort of thing, why don't you subscribe to the channel and flick on those notifications so you know when I do publish a video or when I do go live. Until next video, trade safe, trade smart, don't gamble, and go build a plan.